phone number 07836 353 985. We're actually doing a job on the Wirral today in between Hoylake and West Kirby, near Birkenhead. The system's an open vented system, a British Gas customer, and British Gas actually quoted this particular customer £700 to do her power flush. We're coming in at around about 50% cheaper than that, and that's what we're here to do, power flush the whole central heating system. Okay, we're just going to tell you what power flushing is, the benefits of power flushing, about our company, and the areas we cover, etc. Okay, professional power flushing is what we do. My name is Barry Ayres of Pro-powerflushing, and power flushing is just a means of flushing through all your central heating system, through your radiators, your pipework, your boiler, etc. Getting it all nice and clean, getting all the rust and corrosion out of it. We'll just show you the colour of the water in here. Very black and sludgy. We've got the magnet hooked up there. We've got the Chemco FX2 chemical in. We're taking the levels there of the water. And the objective is to get the water as near on tap water as we can, neutralise the system, put inhibitor in after the power flush, and you know, the system should run a lot better. This particular customer had some blockages in the pipes upstairs, you know, not far from the pump, a little bit away from the pump, funny enough, in a bit of a strange position. So we've hooked in there and we've actually broken through them blockages now, and we're getting a really great flow around the system. So the job's going really well. Okay, the areas we cover, we are based in Bramley and Stockport, Manchester. We cover the whole of the northwest UK area. This is really what we specialise in. Our job takes most of the day to complete. It's fully certificated to BS 7593 standard. You will receive a certificate upon completion of the power flush, you know, stating that the power flush has been done and it's been done correctly. This is all okay with your service provider, whether it be British Gas, Home Servion, Scottish Power, Corgi, etc. It's all okay with them, and basically we actually believe we're one of the best power flush companies in the country. We've just done too many power flushes to not know what we're doing. Okay, we've got a lot to do, so we'll get back to you shortly. Thanks. Okay, just back to this job on the Wirral. We are also fully gas safe registered, which is very important. Basically it means we can you know, get right into your central heating system, especially combination boilers. You know, we sometimes have to remove parts to give it the best possible flush, and soon as we're gas safe registered, we can legally remove them parts to give your central heating system the best possible flush. So if you are considering a power flush, just make sure your engineers you know, are gas safe registered, or basically give us a call. Like I say, you do get the best possible job. We're here to get results. You know, this job takes most of the day to complete. We want that chemical to break through these blockages and get your system nice and clean. Okay, power flushing is very, very important if you're having a new boiler installed. If you're getting a competitive quote for a new boiler, just make sure the engineer is power flushing it. And we don't just mean running a little bit of mains water through with some chemical. That's no good whatsoever. It can actually do more damage, in all honesty. You know, this is the only way to properly clean a central heating system. So if you have had a new boiler installed in the last few years and you don't think the system was power flushed properly, just give me a call and we'll come and power flush your system. That will validate your warranty. You know, if your new boiler breaks down in the first year or two, and the manufacturer sends their engineers out and they find a load of rust and corrosion in the system, it could actually invalidate your warranty, and you may have to fork out for some fairly new expensive parts, or even possibly a new boiler. So you know, it's so important to get your system power flushed professionally. We also fit boilers, and we always insist on power flushing the central heating system. It's just not worth getting a new boiler fitted with all this rust and corrosion in your old radiator circuit, your pipe work. It will basically just destroy the boiler. So get it power flushed, and then you know, it's a bit of peace of mind for you then. We actually power flushed our own system 11 years ago when we fitted our new boiler, and apart from adding corrosion inhibitor every couple of years, we've had no problems with the boiler whatsoever in 11 years. So you know, that's because it was just power flushed, and it was power flushed properly. I know that, and you know, this is actually the best thing you can do to your central heating system. Okay, we'll film a little bit more later. We'll have a look at the magnet later, see what we're getting out of the system, but we're just going to get on with the job for now, and we'll get back to you later on. Thanks. Hi Barry, here's Pro-powerflushing. Okay, we've just put the magnet on bypass. We're going to take a look at it. There you are, wow. Look at that. Now that's metal, rust and sludge, iron oxide out of this central heating system. And that's what clogs boilers up, clogs your radiators, your pipework, etc. And this is what power flushing is all about. It's about getting all this rust and metal out of the system. There's some fairly big pieces on here as well. And you imagine that going through your boiler, especially combination boilers, with the pumps, diverter valves and small heat waves, heat waves on them. Eventually that's just gonna wreck it, and that's what power flushing is all about. Professional power flushing, as what we do to get all this rust and corrosion out of the central heating system. Okay, the job's going alright, we're getting a good flow around the system, so we'll just get back to you later. Thanks. Barriers, Pro-powerflushing. Okay, we've just cleaned the header tank out now, as you can see, full of rust and corrosion, that header tank. So the job's going okay. We're just going to start the rinsing process now. Okay. Hi Barry, here's Pro-powerflushing. Okay, we've put the inhibitor in now. We've, the power flush is all done now. We put the inhibitor in front of the customer, broke the seal. All the radiators heating up really nicely, so the job's a complete success. We're on a Wirral today. So if you need any power flushing done in this area, in the Northwest UK area, just give me a call on our telephone number 07836 353 985 or contact us through our website. Thank you very much. Boiler, it's not Rothwell in Leeds today. We're doing a power flush on an open vented system. The system is quite a rusty system. We'll just show you there, colour of the water. It's quite dirty and rusty, and the customer's got some cold radiators, especially downstairs in the conservatory, etc. Okay, we've hooked into the system. We're getting a pretty good flow around the system. Was a little bit sluggish at first, so we've definitely broken through some blockages in this central heating system. We'll just tell you about power flushing, what it is, about our company, the benefits of power flushing, and our prices. Okay, power flushing is basically a means of flushing through all your central heating system, for your radiators, your pipe work, your boiler, etc. Just getting it all nice and clean, getting the rust and corrosion and contaminants out of your central heating system. Okay, as long as it's done professionally, which we do, we actually believe we're one of the best power flush companies in the country. Okay, my name's Barry Ayres of Pro-powerflushing. Our power flushing service covers the whole of the Northwest UK area. We only use the best equipment and chemicals, being a Chemco range of equipment, magnets, power flush pumps and chemicals. Our prices are up to 50% cheaper than the major utility companies such as British Gas. Our power flushing work is done to BS 7593 standard. You will actually receive a certificate of the power flush upon completion of the power flush. We do actually believe we're one of the best in the country. We've just done many hundreds of power flushes to not know what we're doing. We don't do things the easy way. We've actually taken the pipes upstairs today to get in through the pump housing to get the best possible flow around the central heating system. Okay, so if you need a power flush or you've had a new boiler installed recently, we will talk about that a little bit more later on. It's very, very, very important that you get a professional power flush if you're having a new boiler fitted. We are actually fully gas safe registered. That means we can get into parts of the central heating system, parts of the boiler, which some other companies may not legally be able to do, but we can do that, and if necessary we will actually do that, if we need to. Okay, right, we've got a lot to do. We'll get back to you later on. Okay, thank you. Okay, just back to this job in Rothwell in Leeds. The job's going okay. We'll just talk to you a little bit more about power flushing. Basically, professional power flushing, once you've had a power flush done, you should get an easier flow around your central heating system. And once that corrosion's out of the central heating system and an inhibitor has been added, it should prevent further corrosion building up in the central heating system. Okay, so if your boiler keeps cutting out, or it could be down to blockages, especially combination boilers. Nowadays they've got very small plate heat exchangers, pumps, diverter valves, etc. And we have got the magnet hooked up there. We'll show you the magnet later. but you know, these things, these boilers suffer from corrosion problems. Another thing worth mentioning is if you've had a new boiler fitted recently and you don't think it's being power flushed properly and the boiler breaks down, it could actually cost you a lot of money for some new parts for the boiler. You could even end up having to replace your boiler. The reason being, if the manufacturer sends their engineers out and they find rust and corrosion in the system, it could actually invalidate your warranty. They could actually turn around and say, well listen, you know, this system wasn't cleaned properly to BS 7593 standard before this boiler was fitted, and this rust and corrosion shouldn't be in the system, basically. So it's really, you know, for this little bit of money that you're going to spend on a power flush, it really is worth doing. Okay, like we mentioned before, we're fully gas safe rated. We also supply and fit boilers. I'm actually a Baxi Works installer, and they're the boilers we tend to like to fit. The Baxi Duotex now, you will get a 7-year parts and labour warranty with the Baxi Duotex. So if you need a boiler installed, and we will always power flush the system when we're installing a boiler, just give me a call, and I'm sure we can come and sort you out. As we said before, we cover a 60 to 70 mile radius of our hometown. We're actually based in Bramwell, Stockport, Manchester, but like we said, we're in Leeds today. It's about 60 mile away from us. It's not a problem. You know, if you're in Leeds area, or Chester or Warrington, Blackpool, we cover all these areas. We were actually down Stafford the other day, and we actually went as far as Telford also. So you know, if you need it doing and you want it done professionally and you want it fully certificated, which is all okay with utility companies such as British Gas, Home Survey, etc., just give me a call, and we'll come and sort it out. Okay, the job's going all right. We're just going to get back to it, and we'll get back to you later on. Thanks. Barry, just back to this job in Leeds. That's what's come out of the head. It's absolutely filthy, black water. We'll actually show you the magnet shortly as well. Okay. Hi Barry, Pro-powerflushing. Okay, we've just put the magnet on bypass, so we're just going to show you this. Now this is metal rust and corrosion that was in this central heating system. Now if you've not had your system power flushed, this is what is in your system. And basically this is what destroys pumps, valves, blocks radiators up, your pipes, heat exchangers, diverter valves, pumps, etc. And this is what power flushing, professional power flushing, that is all about. It's about getting all this rust, corrosion, metal out of the system. You imagine that running through your boiler, especially combination boilers with the small plate heat exchangers and things like that, diverter valves. And you know, eventually it's just going to wreck it, and that's what we're here to do, to get all this rust and corrosion out of the system. Okay, this is the Sentinel X100. We'll be adding that later. Very good inhibitor, will prevent further rust and corrosion from you know, going on in the system. Alright, job's going alright. We'll just get back to you later. Thanks. Hi Barry, it's Pro-powerflushing. Okay, we've rinsed it out now, taking the pH TDS levels. We're going to break the seal on this Sentinel X100 and go and add it through the customer's header tank in the loft. Okay. Hi Barry, it's Pro-powerflushing. Okay, the power flush is done now. It's a complete success. We will show you in a minute with the thermal camera of the radiator, which wasn't heated up before. It's actually getting nice and warm now. But we'll give you our telephone numbers now, which is 07836 353 985, or contact us through the website. We're in Leeds today. We power flush central heating systems throughout the northwest UK area. Job's done 100% properly. You will not get a better power flush with another company. Okay, Barry Ayres, Pro-powerflushing. Thank you very much.